Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Barry Abercrombie coming to you live from, well, not live obviously, you get it. Coming to you from Pattaya freaking Thailand. This place is absolutely insane. We're talking a city that literally never sleeps. The energy here is just different, you know? We're only here for a few days, which is a bummer because I already know I'm going to want to stay for like a month, but whatever, we're going to make the most of it. So much to do and see. Beaches, temples, nightlife, I mean the list just goes on and on. Speaking of lists, we're gonna try and hit up the top 5 things you absolutely have to do while you're in Pattaya. So buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Alright, first up on the list, we gotta talk about Walking Street. This place is something else, man. Imagine Times Square, but like, on steroids, and instead of cheesy Broadway shows, you've got, well, you'll see. So, we're talking neon lights everywhere. Music blasting from every doorway, street food vendors cooking up some crazy, delicious-smelling stuff. It's sensory overload in the best possible way. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Walking Street is definitely not for the faint of heart. It's wild, it's chaotic, and it can be a little bit in your face. But honestly, that's part of the charm. You just gotta roll with it, embrace the madness, and have a good time. And trust me, you will have a good time. There are bars and clubs for literally every taste, from chill beer gardens to bumping nightclubs. And the people watching, forget about it. You'll see people from all walks of life here just letting loose and having a blast. We spent a solid few hours just wandering up and down the street, soaking up the atmosphere, grabbing some beers, and just generally having a good time. Highly recommend checking it out, but maybe grab a Red Bull beforehand because you're gonna need the energy to keep up with this place. Alright, so after a wild night on Walking Street, we needed a bit of a change of pace. So we hopped in a tuk-tuk and headed over to the Sanctuary of Truth. And let me tell you, this place was the perfect antidote to the sensory overload of Walking Street. Now, I'm not usually a big temple guy, but the Sanctuary of Truth is something else entirely. It's this massive, intricately carved wooden temple that's still under construction, even though they started building it back in the 80s. The whole thing is covered in these incredible sculptures depicting scenes from Buddhist and Hindu mythology, and the level of detail is just mind-blowing. Seriously, you could spend hours just staring at one small section of this place and still not see everything. We spent a couple of hours wandering around the temple, taking it all in, and I gotta say, it was a really peaceful and inspiring experience. It's definitely a must-see if you're in Pattaya, even if you're not usually into temples. Okay, so after all that culture and craziness, it was definitely time for some relaxation. So we headed down to Jomtien Beach, which is just a short hop from Pattaya Beach, and let me tell you, this place is paradise. We're talking white sand beaches, crystal clear water, palm trees swaying in the breeze. It's the kind of place where you can just feel your worries melting away. We rented some beach chairs and an umbrella, grabbed some cold drinks, and just chilled on the beach for a few hours, soaking up the sun and enjoying the view. But of course I couldn't just sit still for too long. So I rented a jet ski and spent an hour ripping around the ocean, feeling the wind in my hair and the spray of the water on my face. Jomtien Beach is the perfect place to relax and recharge after a few days of exploring Pattaya. Whether you're into sunbathing, swimming, jet skiing, or just chilling on the beach with a good book, Jomtien has something for everyone. Alright, so if Jomtien Beach is the chill laid-back cousin, then Pattaya Beach is the wild party-loving sibling. This place is a non-stop hive of activity with people swimming, sunbathing, jet skiing, parasailing, you name it, it's happening here. We started off with some parasailing, which was absolutely insane. Getting lifted up into the air, soaring high above the water with the wind whipping through your hair. It's an experience I'll never forget. Then we rented a jet ski and spent an hour racing each other across the waves. I may have gotten a little too competitive, but hey, that's just how I roll. Pattaya Beach is definitely not for the faint of heart, but if you're looking for an adrenaline-fueled day in the sun, this is the place to be. Just be sure to hold on tight. Alright, so for our last stop on our Pattaya adventure, we decided to check out Underwater World. Now, I'm not usually a big aquarium guy, but this place was pretty darn cool. They've got all sorts of crazy creatures here, from sharks and rays to sea turtles and penguins. And the best part? They've got this awesome underwater tunnel where you can walk through and see all the fish swimming around you. We spent a good couple of hours wandering around Underwater World, checking out all the different exhibits and learning about all the amazing creatures that live beneath the waves. My favorite part was definitely the shark tank. They've got these massive bull sharks in there and they swim right up to the glass and check you out. It's a little unnerving, but also incredibly cool. So there you have it, folks. 5 amazing things to do in Pattaya, Thailand. Whether you're into nightlife, culture, relaxation, adventure, or just want to get up close and personal with some sharks, Pattaya has something for everyone. This place seriously blew me away. The energy, the people, the food. I'm already planning my next trip back. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, peace out.